The Ancient Ram Inn is a historic building located in Gloucestershire in England. It is often referred to as one of the most haunted buildings in the country and has gained a reputation for paranormal activity. The inn was said to have been constructed in 1145. Originally, it served as a dwelling for masons who were working on the construction of the nearby St. Mary's Church. Over the centuries, the building had various uses, including a public house, a private residence, and a bed and breakfast. Interestingly, the inn is also situated on an intersection of ley lines, including one that runs through Stonehenge. Ley lines are believed to be channels of energy running through the earth. Some believe that this positioning contributes to the alleged paranormal occurrences in the area. During its long history, the ancient Ram Inn has witnessed a series of disturbing events. One of the most well-known stories involves the building's association with witchcraft. It is believed that the inn was built on a pagan burial ground, 5,000 years old, and that there have been claims of ritual sacrifices and dark practices occurring within its walls and on the land that it sits upon. This appears to be backed up by the discovery of human remains under the floor. Many visitors have reported strange occurrences, including ghostly apparitions, disembodied voices, and feelings of being watched or touched by unseen entities. These videos are designed to bring you some interesting places, give you the history, and anything that happens during the night. Is it paranormal? We'll let you decide. All right, if there is anybody here tonight, we have been here before. Long time ago. I actually felt like somebody was behind me when I came last time. I was standing in the doorway, if I remember rightly.
It was creepy, wasn't it?
Yeah. Now, I'm just going to say it is still a little light outside. You can hear the birds still because it doesn't get dark here until well after 10 o'clock, about 10:30 when everything goes dark. And we want to cover as much of the house as we can. The barn is the darkest, but you will have to put up with the beautiful song of a blackbird in the background. Oh, and bells.
Oh, and church bells. And maybe the odd pigeon.
Yeah. So we have all this stuff out. Thank you.
Oh, thank you for that.
That was the flux.
That's the third time we've done that whilst we were setting up. Maybe we should introduce ourselves. After the family of birds have got together. I don't know when we're trying to investigate.
Oh, hello.
Oh, strips just gone off.
That's 2 bits of equipment already. Thank you. Are you trying to see what all this does? If you can do each light, that would be really good. It makes sounds. Knock on the door. Oh, flash of light like you just did.
Thank you.
Some lights on the table there. Would you be able to play with those lights as well, please? Just lets us know you're there. And Keg's right, we didn't introduce ourselves, we just kind of got straight stuck into it. My name's Alison.
Yeah, my name's Kag. We're from a place far, far away, aren't we?
We are far, far away.
Far, far away.
Far, far. So we're from Australia. That's where we live now. Can you flash a light for a yes? Have you heard of Australia? All right, can you flash a light for a no? For the same question, have you heard of Australia? Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
So you haven't, that was cool.
It was, wasn't it?
All right, there's a little box here with an orange line. I'm just going to put it down. I'm going to put it over here, look. We're going to ask some questions.
Ooh. Oh, picture.
That's a picture.
It's like a foggy,
Misty morning.
misty morning. We just see a little bit of clouds, can't you?
There's sun shining through. All right, sirs, we've given you our names. Do you remember your name? When you were alive, do you remember your name? Oh.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Thank you. Is that a yes or a no? Don't forget we don't know which one it is at the moment, but thank you. What was the beep as well?
I'm not sure what that beep was.
Because they don't beep.
No, they don't. I'm wondering whether it's the
That beeps on
the
there.
lantern.
Yeah.
Yes, so if there's anybody here, can you tell me, did you used to live here or work here? Or were you just visiting?
Were you here before this building was built? Thank you.
Seems to like your questions.
I just don't know whether this is a yes or a no now. Can we only light the lights up for a yes? Unless we ask otherwise. Do you understand that? Can you do a yes? Thank you. Oh,
That's cool.
that's ridiculous.
It is. That is.
Thank you very much. I'm glad you understand. I'm going to listen back to this little box here. If you said anything, then thank you. Oh, that was well timed, wasn't it?
That was pretty cool.
Yeah. It's I forgot I had something attached to the headphone. Oh, I put my headphones into the speaker.
Well, that was a bit silly, wasn't
It's silly.
it? How long have you been doing this?
Well, this is what happens when it's dark. It's that one. Got it.
Right.
Ooh.
What?
Oh my God, that looks like where we are. Oh my God. Does that not look like the barn?
Yeah.
Guys, that so looks like the barn.
Oh.
You're right.
Yeah. I missed the step.
With the door down and the bits down and the brickwork
Yeah.
underneath. Thank you. Are you under that floor?
Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Two footsteps.
Where from?
around us. Okay.
Aux input mode.
Fuck.
What you doing?
Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Alright, sirs, we've given you our names. Do you remember your name? Sirs, we've given you our names. Do you remember your name?
I heard that.
Alright, sirs, we've given you our names. Do you remember your name?
That seems like it's right on top of it, doesn't it?
Alright, sirs, we've given you our names. Do you remember your name? Alright, sirs, we've given you our names. Do you remember your name? Something
It's like a...
dead something.
Well, we've been talking about bodies, haven't we?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is, but it's... something's not looking very well.
It's a decaying body. Ugh.
Oh well, we did ask.
We did.
Can you see any other lights out there? We bought you some gifts. We bought you some tobacco, some alcohol, some flowers, and there's a toy as well. If you want any of those, all you have to do is light the ball.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Do you want to do a Nestes?
Well, how about we do a ghost box first?
Okay, let's do a ghost
See what it
box.
sounds like on mine, but otherwise I might have to do yours. Alright, so if there's anybody here, maybe you can speak through this. And then we can hear you. You would have seen this before, or something very similar. So is there anybody here tonight that wants to talk to us?
Excuse me, I've got hiccups. Sorry.
Help or help?
I thought it said hell. Now, I've got hiccups, so what you need to do, you need to give us a good fright. See if you can get rid of my hiccups for me. How many living people are in this room?
3. Did you hear that?
Great.
There's a third one. Who's to say they're not living? Don't be living us. It's So is there 3 with you? Yep, there's so much we can listen to that with.
Oh,
Bluetooth.
Very hard to investigate with hiccups. Maybe you should try and go and have a drink.
it's been interesting because the lights haven't gone off.
No, it's not like they're going off all the time. And it was specifically to questions, wasn't
Yeah.
it? So it's not.
That's what I find interesting.
I'm coming over to talk to you. Hope that's okay. Ooh.
It makes you feel like you're drinking, doesn't it?
It does. Is that you?
No, that was something behind me over here.
Okay. That was a loud thud.
Bells again. Them bells.
Actually feels a little bit more uncomfortable over here, to tell you the truth. I
Is
felt
it?
fine over there. I feel more exposed over here.
Okay.
And I feel colder over here than I did over there.
Oh, that's a bit strange.
All right.
Okay, so the lady sitting over there, her name is Alison. She's got some funny things on her ears. You can talk to her, she'll be able to hear you. So,
Light.
yeah, I was wondering when you're going to turn the light off. But do you like these lights here? They're good fun, aren't they? All right, so...
You're welcome.
Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you for allowing us to be here. Did you used to work here?
Dead.
I'm sorry to hear that. Do you know how long ago that was?
Two. You.
There's two of us, yeah. Did you used to work here? Or just reside here? Okay, oh, thank you for that. I need to know something. Are there bodies underneath this building? Is it true? If it is, can you light the lights up? I'll go up to the lady with the funny things on her ears and say yes.
A man.
There's lots of men in here. Can you say the man's name?
Mine.
What's your name? What's your name? Figure stand. Oh, an old man. Are you an old man? Are you an old man or a young man?
Bored.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean for you to be bored. If you could try and answer some of my questions. Did you used to have a pet here? What was your favourite pet that you've ever had?
Tragedy.
No. What tragedy happened? Can you tell me? What happened? What happened?
Plough.
Were you ploughing a field? What happened with the plough?
Coming then.
Are you going to come around the building with us tonight?
Tell you what, it's cold over here.
All right.
Don't get to the point where I have to do my jacket up. Except my hips are too big now. Nah. Not an awful lot coming through.
Okay.
Did
That's
you
not
get
good.
anything?
Bits, nothing major.
No, doesn't feel like it's anything
No.
coming through.
Oh, EDR flashing. Oh.
Tell you what, it's freezing around here.
All right. I'd never noticed it being any colder when I was setting stuff up.
It's cold. I was fine over there. Here, my legs are freezing. I'm having to put my jacket on, as in zip it up, and I'm about ready to put a thermal on.
Oh, I don't know what that is. Oh, shit. Did you say man at one point?
Yeah.
Yeah, when then a picture of an old man came up on here.
Oh, okay.
So that's bones.
Oh, it is bones.
That is bones.
That is lots of bones. Which
Wow.
they say there's a lot of bones under here, don't they, Keg? EDI.
EDI
Well, that's interesting, isn't it? Because they say it's a burial. An old, is it Druid burial ground? That there's skeletons under here. They keep finding bones. Wow, it's really going off, isn't it?
You can light some other colours up. How about the red light? That'd be good. Think you could do that one for me, please? You've done the blue and the yellow. How about the red one?
What about the red? I know it is cold over there. Maybe you can't do the red because you can't get warmth. Only cold. It is starting to get really cold. I've got to put my jumper on too.
I must admit, I was fine until you came and sat back over here. Now I'm
It's
really...
It's cold, isn't it?
It is cold.
It's just...
But it's 17 degrees.
I am absolutely chilled. It's like, ooh. To the point where I'm going to put a thermal jumper on soon. So it was only when I came back.
Yeah, I was fine until you came back, and now I'm like, I'm going to have to zip my top up.
Yeah, well, I thought when I came over here it'd be warmer, but it's not now. Not around me,
Thought
anyway.
you'd chill with you. Do you mind?
It did feel, I'm going to say, a lot more uncomfortable sitting over there
Yeah. Well, can you go take it back then? 'Cause
than
it's
sitting
cold now.
here. It's...
Well, we've had some interesting things, especially
Yeah.
the lights and stuff.
Good start to the night. I reckon we move on. All right, so if there is anybody here tonight, we've been here before. You wouldn't remember us though. Maybe you'll remember the song that we sang. We sang a song for you. And then we heard scraping. We heard scraping coming out of this grave, didn't we, Cag?
Did.
We did. It was like a scraping noise. And then what happened, Cag?
And then as I looked over to that door just over there,
Which was open at the time.
it was open. Looked like there was like like a shadow, but child height.
Yeah. And what did you say to me, Cag?
I said, "So Alison, look at the shadow in the doorway." And your reply was,
I can't see it because my eyes are shut. I'm not looking.
"If I open my eyes."
I'm not looking. If I open my eyes and see a little black-eyed child standing there, I'm not going to be happy, I said.
No, you weren't.
Come, little children,
Let's show you the way into the valley of darkness. We probably got the whole words completely wrong.
Well, it's been a long time since we sang it.
It is.
Come, little children.
Do, 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 do.
Should we try playing some music?
Yeah.
I can play that song on Spotify. Couldn't we?
We could.
We could. I think it's on my early Spotify list. Should we play you some music? Into the land of enchantment.
If we,
Oh. Next to the cow.
oh.
Tree. Did you like that? That was a gift for you. We played that song last time. That's when we heard the sounds. I know this grave now is empty. The lights you see here, some of them you might have seen before, some of them you may not have. If you go close to them, they'll all light up. I'm not sure if it's the same person we were talking to in the barn. But there's a lot of graves under here. How many people were buried? Oh, mind you, you can't answer me, can you? You've got nothing on. Let's do an EVP session, shall we?
Good idea.
All right, so I've got a little box. I've got lots of little boxes, but this one is going to have a little orange light on it. And I'm going to guess you know what to do with it. And eventually it might work. I wonder if the battery's gone. Oh, hello, thank you.
I missed that one. Thank you for that.
The battery's gone flat.
Really? They never go flat.
It's not working. Need yours.
Let's
So we haven't got any more AAAs, which is
have a
what
look.
this is. The hell? Oh, but I'm hitting the stop button and not the record.
How long have you been doing this?
Operator error.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to put that right down there next to the grave. All right. Rocket. And I'm just wondering if you could put your voice on that little box. My name's Alison.
My name's Cag.
Do you have a name?
Can you tell me how many?
Oh.
Ooh. Can you tell me how many spirits are with us tonight? Or how many living people are here? Alison moving.
That's me moving. And the clicks from the cameras behind. There is security cameras. All right, we're just going to listen back. You say anything? Thank you. And I'm just wondering if you could put your voice on that little box. My name's Alison.
My name's Cag.
Do you have a name? Oh, it's next to the cow. Which, yeah.
That's happened before, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
We have a name for the people who were found in the grave here. And you asked about the toy. Above us is a crow. I've got my torch. Can you make the crow spin, please? Can you build the energy up? I've seen that crow spin. I've actually seen it with my own eyes. We thought it was just air movement at the time, but there's no air movement in here now. Can you get that crow to spin a little bit?
When we came in earlier today, the bird was just spinning.
I do not know why this is moving, and we just walked in, and that is very highly disturbing for me.
It's doing it just then, and now look, it's not doing it anymore.
Could just be, you know, us walking around in here and opening the door. I forgot it was there, and then when you mentioned it, it was looking right at me, and I just can't. It makes me feel sick, like really sick.
Is he moving at all?
No.
In your own time. See, my eyes seem to think he's moving, but I think whether it's an optical illusion. Do you want to do Estes? Actually, let's put Vox on for a little bit.
Yeah, shall we?
I just put it over here away from the EMF. Just for goes to box, so I know which file it is. Near the grave in the ancient Roman. How many vegetables?
Well, not many if it comes to Alison.
Great point. All right, so maybe you can manipulate this. Maybe we can chat then. What's flashed? Did I see something flash?
Don't know. But I had my camera on it, so.
It's strange. Oh, yeah, with EDI.
Oh. Cool, thank you. Last time we were here, we heard scraping sounds coming from down on the floor. Do you know who did that?
We thought we saw a child.
We did, standing in the doorway.
Was that the child that was found in this grave? Same child. There's a creak behind me.
Yeah?
I tried to work out if it was me moving, but it's not. Oh. That was the one nearest me. Or the one nearest the grave. So that's 2 bits of equipment going off now, guys.
Yep.
We've got the EDI, air pressure and temperature. And we've also got the EMF. So 3 different triggers. All in one go. Which I always like to see more than one. If you're building the energy up, can you move the crow? Like we've asked. Get it to spin.
Come on, you can do it.
Maybe whoever's in the grave or was in the grave is at peace now. They've been found. Did you want to put the headphones on?
Yeah. Where do you
Do a
want me to
very
sit?
quick Estes, and if nothing's happening, we'll move on.
Where do you want me to sit?
I reckon in one of those chairs over there.
Okay.
Cow again.
Likes the cow.
But that's like at Redwood. The only one with going off was a cow, but it was a different light, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Did you just say bored? Sorry. What was that? What's
I
the high
don't know.
pitched sound?
I don't know what the high pitched sound was.
Well, we haven't got anything with a high pitched sound out there. Oh, REM pod out there, have we?
Yeah, I've got a REM pod.
That was a REM pod going off. There.
Oh no. No, it's not. You know what it is?
What?
It's this hook here.
It's a what?
It's a hook
But why is it making a high pitched sound?
because it's when you knock it. That's what it does.
Okay.
Debunked.
Debunked.
Alrighty.
Okay, so the lady over there is called CAG. And she's listening. And she's listening for anything.
Don't.
Don't.
Brave.
Ah,
Please.
don't.
It's not a.
Were you here before the pub was built?
Pardon?
Were you here before the pub was built? This building, were you here before it was put here? Were you living on the land? Maybe you were a local to the pub here when it was an inn.
Some. Take care.
We will do. What do we have to take care about? What do we have to be careful about? Nope, there's nothing much happening down here. Not a lot at all. I'm going to stop now. Is that all right? There's nothing really much coming out of it. Nah. I reckon we move on. It's pretty quiet here.
It is, isn't it? So now, Alison, we're in the witch's room.
We are.
Normally that's a face shot.
That's a what
That's
shot?
a face shot. Normally that's the action face shot, expression shot.
Is it?
Yeah. When you're talking.
Oh, sorry.
Now, Alison, we're in the witch's room.
We are.
And we've set up a Ouija board. No, it's not our Ouija board. And we're not playing the Ouija board.
No, we're not.
We're copying somebody else's idea.
Yeah, Amy.
Amy, Jared.
Yeah,
That cable's just moving.
yeah. I heard it.
Are you feeling it?
Yeah.
It was just like,
It was just rattling.
look, it's not doing it now. It's doing it again. Are you catching this?
Yeah. Can you push that ball off the table for us?
I've never seen this before.
Because I always think it's good to see if you can replicate somebody else's experiments and see if it happens. So, Amy and Jared, we're replicating. So we do have some balls. I'm just going to turn it around. So we do have some balls. This time, though, Amy and Jared just had a yes and no. We put a ball on pretty much all the answers. So we've got yes, no,
Goodbye.
male, female, goodbye. And hopefully that goes off. Well, I'm hoping to see them rock because it was really interesting when it was rocking.
It was, wasn't it?
That's my stomach. Tag.
All right. So if there's anybody in here tonight, we don't wish you any harm. We don't wish you any disrespect. We just would like to talk to you if we possibly can. Now, my name is Cag.
And I'm Alison.
And if you could just let us know that you're here, please, you can go towards one of the lights. They won't hurt you. They'll just light up or make a noise. We've got some balls on that big round thing on the table. Got some things out in the hallway if you don't want to come in this close to us.
Can you maybe make these balls, one of these balls move on a yes and no, maybe? You can rock it. Or turn it. That would be really good. Make it flash. Or if you want us to go, you can just flash the one that says goodbye.
That would be great fun to see one of those light up. Wouldn't it?
It would.
It would.
You know, it's 15 degrees in here. And it feels warmer than when it was 17 degrees downstairs in the
Yeah.
barn.
It's warmed up quite a bit here, isn't it? Shall we do an EVP best?
Yep. Let's.
Oh, here we are.
What I'm going to do, okay, so I'm going to come to this side. And the reason I come to this side is because I'm then not aimed at that camera.
Okay, do you want to swap over?
So now it's not clashing.
I'm going to go this way.
Yeah. So I'm not constantly shining a light in there. And if we'd been really professional, we would have realised at the beginning that this was a better way around.
But we're not really professional.
No.
Don't tell anybody.
Don't tell anybody we got the fault.
Yeah, we have. So good. All right. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this little box on the table. And if you can try and talk into it for me, please. We'd be really grateful. We'd love it if you could answer some of our questions. All right. So I'm just going to put this gently on here.
Please go.
Oh, okay. That's to the point, wasn't it? Okay.
I hate to say this, but I keep hearing noises to the side of me here. Keep going.
Okay. We're always being told there's something dark and evil and almost demonic in here. Are we okay? Are we going to be okay?
Aux input mode.
Okay.
I hate to say this, but I keep hearing noises to the side of me here. Keep going.
Okay. So, can you tell me the reason why this is called the witch's
It's
room,
outside.
please? It's outside.
It's outside where? Oh my god.
Outside the room.
That's where I've been hearing the noises, guys.
Your turn.
Watching you.
Okay. Alright, if you have spoken to us, thank you. Well, that were rubbish.
That were rubbish, wasn't it?
It were. I think we should perhaps do an Esther's. And somebody go and stand out in the hallway or out that area.
Well, it's your turn.
Oh, gee, thanks. Here.
Where's here? Where are you? You're out with Cag? Oh, I just saw the light go off there next to the cow.
Alright, okay, this is me. I feel as though I'm not alone here.
I did say that it's out there. Outside.
I feel I've got... There's been movement behind me.
Are you at the moment with Cag?
I want...
What do you want? Do you want Cag? Oh, the lights just went off on the bed then. So you do want...
Yeah.
You do want Cag, okay. You like Cag. I like Cag too, but don't tell her. Who wants Cag?
8.
8 of you want Cag. Do you just want to talk to her?
Dead.
There's 8 dead.
Okay, so my face is cool and the front of my legs are cool as well.
Maybe you can touch Cag's hair. She has pretty hair. Oh, that was one of the EMF lights going off. Her hair's ever so curly. Do you like curly blonde hair?
Beacon.
It's a beacon.
Thomas.
Ah, so your name's Thomas. Hello, Thomas. Can you stroke Cag's hair? Very gently. Let her know you're there. She thinks she can feel you.
Leave.
Oh. We will be doing so soon. No?
Alright, so my right back pocket feels funny. Like a tingling sensation.
Give her a good prod. As the light's going off again. Alright, well, we're going to pack up in here in a minute. Is there anything you'd like to say?
Threat.
Who's a threat? So somebody a threat out in the hallway?
So,
Or a threat in here with me? Oh, that I think was the... Can you make the balls move? You're over there?
all. Weird.
It's all weird, isn't
Take
it?
him. Oh, anything?
Yeah, I don't think too much.
Really felt as though at one point, like the floorboard moved behind me,
Yeah.
and then I had this just in my jeans pocket. It was like a tickling,
Okay.
like that. Only for a very short time.
Yeah. Nothing with the hair?
No.
I was asking for it to do your hair.
Oh really? Oh, it's probably looked at my hair and went, "What's the point? You can't do anything with that."
Last room.
Yeah.
This
shall
one
we?
seems quiet, doesn't it?
It does seem quiet. None of the balls are doing anything, which
No.
I'm very disappointed.
I was hoping to see them rock and roll. And
Where are we now, Alison?
we are in. Is it called the Bishop's Room?
It is.
At ancient.
What's that?
I had a thought at the same moment that I was talking, and you know what I'm like when I have a thought.
Yeah.
When I have a thought that sneaks in very quickly. That's what happens.
And it knocks everything else out.
It does. All right, so if there is anybody here. Oh, thank
Oh,
you.
missed those lights.
You just missed the lights going off there. Is that telling me that you are here? Thank you. Let's make quickie. Found a quickie bubble. So if you can possibly put your voice on that box and talk to us, that would be very much appreciated. You're told this is the most active room in the house. People have experienced everything from poltergeist activity, succubus, are you able to tell us who that is that does that? You're just trying to scare people? You're just trying to scare people?
Very quiet, isn't it?
Isn't it?
They really don't want to talk to us.
Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
They don't want to talk to us. Maybe we're not their type.
Power off.
Okay. Ancient Remin. Oh, look, I mean, I don't... It has got a vibe. It does feel like things could happen. It's just not happening for us tonight.
No,
One of
started
those-
off well.
It started off like it might. But maybe it just sussed us out and went, yeah, nah, you know what? Nah.
You can't blame it.
And the rest of the night's been very quiet. And it feels like it's just going to remain that way. We've done 3 different rooms now since. And as we said, we don't want to go down the track of provoking and trying to taunt it to do something. It's just not us. We just can't do that. So I guess we accept that whatever's here does not want to interact with us.
Not tonight.
No. But, yeah, it's a creepy, creepy, creepy place.
Oh, yes.
But we're going to go. Is that you moving?
I did that.
What?
I did that. I moved back.
There's
I
no,
rocked on my feet.
there's no creaking when you do that.
Okay. Wasn't me then.
Okay. We'll leave the camera going while we pack up.
Maybe.
Okay. Catch you later, guys.
Bye.
Bye.